Get ready with me while we talk about disordered eating and diabetes. I was diagnosed at 6 years old, which meant I had a crash course, vaguely, on food. I was told what I shouldn't eat, I was told what I could eat, and I was told you can't have things at birthday parties or candy, essentially. Which meant from a very young age, I was thinking and obsessing over food, which ultimately wasn't healthy and definitely not normal. So by the time I ended up in high school, I was out of control. I didn't check my blood sugar. This was before I had pumps and CGM, so I would just guess and check and had no desire to take care of myself because I was already obsessing for years at that point about food. Getting out of high school, we cue MLMs and toxic diet culture, which told us, take this supplement and you'll lose weight. Don't eat this or you'll gain weight. Exercise this much and you'll lose weight. Exhausting. One thing I always really struggled with was the guilt and shame of having and experiencing binge eating. I had no idea what I was doing was chasing dopamine. So when I got diagnosed with ADHD and chose to medicate, I have learned so much about what I was doing with binge eating disorder, how I was chasing dopamine, and ways that I can combat that. Getting a food sensitivity test helped me with all of this so much because instead of doing whatever diet fad MLM recommendation was, I could actually figure out and take a test for what my body specifically could not digest appropriately. And that is how I found out I am sensitive to gluten and chicken. Learning and understanding, which probably comes around your 30s, that we really only get one body. We only get one life, and we can either fuel it appropriately for what it needs, not anybody else's needs, and do what's best for us and live the life we want, or we could continue doing this trial and error method from every MLM company and not really fully understand the nutritional needs that our bodies have. And then maybe we don't get to live a full, fulfilling life that we had always dreamed of. Having chronic illness is exhausting and some days debilitating, and the last thing we need to be worried about is feeling pressure from people posting about MLMs and that we so desperately need to be fixed and they have a supplement for that and just follow this diet plan is insulting. Don't let anybody capitalize on your current issue, whether it's weight, energy, anything. You just had a baby. Figure out what works best for you. Practice thought stopping. Don't allow your mind to be consumed by can't eat this, shouldn't eat that, can't have more than 1,200 calories. You have to become neutral to food in order to heal your disordered eating. I understand now that the food I need to stay away from aren't carbs. Carbs are not bad. The foods I need to stay away from are the ones I'm allergic and sensitive to. Binge eating, disordered eating, all of it is hard and it is exhausting. Please do not feel shame or guilt if you need to reach out and ask for help, whether that is a professional or somebody who's experienced it. Ask questions, seek advice, and do the best that you can for the one body that God gave you.